Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bad Toy Reviews. Today we'll be looking at Batman and Superman from the new MacFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line. These sculpts were based on the 1000th issue of Detective Comics with Batman there, and the 1000th issue of Action Comics. So you see a lot of color on the back of the box. They have upcoming figures. This Nightwing figure will end up in my collection as soon as I see it. But very cool. Here's a closer look at the Batman box. And a closer look at the Superman box. Very cool artwork on the back of the box. I like how they're using the comic book stuff. Side there. And of course there's a little window on the other side. So let's get these out of the box and take a look at them. All right, guys, first up, we're going to take a look at Batman here. As you'll see, he does have a stand. That stand does come in the box. And he has a couple of accessories that we will look at now. First up is going to be his grapple gun with the line shooting out of it. He's got his little grappling hook there, the line coming out, and the gun itself. It's all one piece. The line does not come out of the end of the gun, but it's still very cool if you want to pose him like he's about to grapple up into a building. So a very cool piece. He also comes with a batarang. You'll see there. It is painted with a shiny type material, if I can get it to focus. But he has a batarang, comes with one of those. It's a softer plastic. And last up in the box is this trading card. It's more of the artwork from the back of the box. You'll see Nightwing and Alfred in the background with the Riddler, Croc, Scarecrow, and he's holding the Joker. But there's the Batman. And on the back, it's got a data file on Batman. So kind of a cool thing with the trading card in there. But here's the Batman. You'll see here he has a double jointed elbow. The figure, the torso, has two different pivot points, one here at the waist and then one there in the chest. The head is on a ball, can roll all the way around. You can look up. The legs are, the MacFarlane legs have always been kind of strange, and there is a double jointed knee there. But my biggest gripe with the articulation from the MacFarlane figures is this joint here, this weird ball joint at the wrist and the ankle. I don't like it. It kind of detracts from the figure, in my opinion, especially on the ankle. It's worse on Superman, but it's not as bad on Batman because the color is darker. But on Superman, especially the wrist, it is quite distracting. But there's the Batman. The utility belt goes all the way around to the back. The paint on it is very nice. There's a little slop there up on the mask where the skin tone comes in. But all in all, a pretty good figure. There's a look at the head sculpt. Pretty good looking Batman figure if you can get over the ankle articulation. Next up, we'll be looking at Superman. Superman comes with a stand as well that does have a peg on it. It's clear instead of being black, so you can put it in his foot. At least in theory you can. And have him stand. Here's the wrist articulation that I was talking about. It's like the sleeve ends here, but it still extends past the sleeve and comes into the hand. He has the same type of torso articulation that you'll see there. He does get a better range of motion with his shoulders because the cape isn't draping over them the way it is with Batman. Superman, as far as accessories goes, came with an extra set of hands that you see here. One gripping hand and then just a fist there for the left hand. I don't know why not two fists. I guess, if you want to put a gun in Superman's hand, that won't make a lot of sense, but you can. But one of the coolest accessories that, well, probably the coolest accessory Superman came with is this flight stand, which slides in here, snaps into place. The jaws here open, and you can just put Superman inside. Close it up. And now he can be flying. Oh, let's back him up a little bit. I'm gonna have to manually operate the camera here, but yeah. So Superman can be flying. Again, I really do not like these ankle joints at all. They're very, like, the huge ball there is just very distracting. Better look at it there. He's got his toe articulation as well. No detail on the bottom of his boots like Batman has, but still a cool figure. You can have him flying toward you. The stand that he comes with is very, very good. It's probably going to get pilfered for another figure, but nonetheless, there's Superman, and here is Batman. If you can get over the odd articulation at the wrist and the ankles, these MacFarlane figures are not bad. I do much prefer the way that Hasbro does the ankles and the wrists, to be honest. It's preference, but for a first foray into superhero, well, into modern articulated figures like this, MacFarlane did not do a bad job. Just to get an idea of the scale of these things, they're not traditional 6-inch scale like you get with Marvel Legends. There's Batman next to worthy Captain America. You see he stands much taller than Captain America does. Yet, if you put him, excuse me, Cap, if you put him next to something like this Michael Myers from NECA, you see that Michael Myers is a bit larger. So I guess it's more of a 1/10 scale than 1/12 scale. So if you're looking to mix your Marvel Legends and your MacFarlane DC Multiverse figures, I don't think that's going to go over well. It would have been cool to get like a cloth cape on these two figures instead of the plastic molded capes that we got. But like I said, they're not bad figures. If you get away from the odd ankle articulation and the scale, they're not bad. I am looking for that Nightwing figure. That's that one and maybe the Batgirl are two that I'd pick up out of this line. The Batman Who Laughs doesn't really hold anything for me. And the animated ones, I haven't really liked the look of. The Superman one in particular. If you go watch the Toy Galaxy video, he talks about the Superman figure, how it looks like it's wearing a helmet. I did see the animated Batman when I picked up this Batman today, but I just kind of left it there. So there they are, the two of the first figures from MacFarlane in the DC Multiverse line. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Will you be picking these up? What other figures are you hoping they make? And thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see y'all later.